Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, we're gonna be playing Classic Miner Poison. A lot of people do call this the highest skill deck of all time in Clash Royale. I don't know if I agree, but we're gonna see in today's video. Oh, he missed the Void. This has to be a Lava Hound player. Lava Hound player things, man. How do you do that? Oh, it's actually gonna be Pekka for sure. To be fair, though, Pekka's pretty much the new Lava Hound in terms of the skill it takes to play it. Yeah, there's the Pekka for no reason whatsoever. Pekka basically first play. I do quite like this deck in this meta because we have the Inferno Tower. Inferno Tower should be really good because a lot of the Pekka players don't even have a zap to reset it. They kind of switched to playing Rage instead, and even if he does have a zap, it will still get a lot of value. Void is pretty good against Inferno Tower, but doesn't really ever fully kill it if you at least block a single one of the main Void big ticks or whatever. So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of liking our chances here. This is basically B-Rad's old Miner 3.0 deck, except we do have Little Prince over Electro Wizard. I think Little Prince is like 10 times better than Ewiz right now in this deck. The 3-card cycle is obviously very nice as well. Just to make sure you can spam a ton of miners on the tower. Because B-Rad's always saying like, oh, miner heals the tower and stuff like that, but if you have the 3-card cycle, you spam a ton of miners, ton of poisons, that does a lot of damage really quickly. We're already off to quite a good start here. I do quite like the Valkyrie in this deck too. The reason why is because quite a few people play Royal Hogs in this meta, so you kind of need that extra splash damage. And also, it's obviously pretty good at countering stuff like Goblin Drill and, you know, just big pushes like that. And guys, Inferno Tower is also one of the best counters in the game to Evolved Mega Knight. So if you play this deck, you're probably going to counter most of the meta pretty well, surprisingly. Honestly, the Battle Ram could be a little bit annoying for us right here. I feel like if he had Ram Rider, this would be quite a bit easier. Battle Ram will kind of... well, I don't want to say it'll do that well against our Inferno Tower, but it's going to be a lot better than a Ram Rider would be for him. So we'll see how we do. We don't have to play too aggressive here with our miners, just good to send a miner once in a while though for a bit of chip damage. There's the Evo Pekka. Hopefully we're able to defend here. I think we should be able to. He's going to have to also respond to all of our stuff here on the right side, so this should be okay. We're definitely down some elixir, but I think we should be fine, unless this pencil messes us up quite a bit. I'm going to Valkyrie. Okay. Yeah, he does have Rage. Okay, please, Inferno Tower. Inferno Tower, please kill the Pekka, please. We need you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Valkyrie. We have to let that connect. Okay, this is pretty bad. I mean, Pekka's so broken to the point that even if you have a counter to it, like Inferno Tower, you could still lose the game. But if you had a Ram Rider right now, I think you would have just got 0 damage. Just Battle Ram is going to be kind of annoying. We're still in a fine spot, though. We have our Evo Valkyrie too, don't know how good it'll be, but should do something at least. You guys can play Evo Ice Spirit in this deck over Evo Valkyrie, but I think Evo Valkyrie's quite a bit better. You can get some really nice pushes off with it. It's kind of crazy how broken the Evo Valkyrie Tornado can be sometimes. Just gonna block with an Ice Tiny. Oh, we have to Inferno Tower! Wait, I didn't have to! the Valkyrie was gonna pull it anyways. Okay, that's kind of bad, didn't need to let the Ghost hit. Not looking too good here, but we're still okay. We're down elixir though, for sure. Quite a bit of elixir. I'm gonna miner too. We can kind of afford to overcommit on offense right now because our defense is pretty cheap with just the Inferno Tower basically. So not too worried about this. I'm gonna Inferno way up high here. Try to get it right on the Pekka. Okay, this is kind of bad. Valk to block. Please kill the Pekka. Please, please kill the Pekka. Man, the Ghost on the right side. Wait, how is the wizard splashing? Dude, how did that just splash our tower? There's no way that just splashed our tower. Bro, that has to be the Wizard of Oz. That has to be the Wizard of Oz. There's no way that just splashed our tower. Wait, we could still win though. Maybe. Oh, or maybe not. Come on, miner. All he needs is like a Void and a Rage at most. Man, come on, Valkyrie. Ice Tiny, maybe. Little Prince Bulk. Oh, we won! Nice! We're up against Iceage. That's this guy's name backwards. Some people have such a funny name backwards. I think I faced this guy yesterday. Pretty sure he's running Lava Hound Fireball. Fireball should be quite nice for us here compared to a Void. Yeah, it's Lava Hound. I don't know for sure if he has Void or Fireball. But Fireball's not going to do much against our Inferno Tower compared to a Void. The only issue here is that he's going to have the Evo Zap. That's kind of why Inferno Tower has not been played very much at all recently, even though the meta is really good for it. I think we should be okay. I think everything should still die here. He could try to balloon soon, though, so we have to be a little bit careful. We could definitely get into pretty awkward cycles in this matchup, and once it gets to the Evo Zap, that'll be pretty tough for us. It's also very hard to break through in this matchup. We don't really have too much pressure at all. But if we get some nice miner chip, and he doesn't respond to our miners, we could definitely win if we defend well. I'll go for a miner here. See if he wants to play anything against it. Okay, he actually has barbs. I still don't know if he has a fireball or void, but I think he was running this same version yesterday with fireball, so pretty sure he has fireball. I'll just assume that he has fireball. So we have to make sure we don't play our cards too close together, our Little Prince and Inferno Tower. We could Little Prince here, but I'm just gonna cycle my cheap cards instead. Better to be a little bit safe. We can also go in for the miner in the back here. Ooh, the one skeleton. Yo, the one skeleton. Okay. Wait, Valkyrie. I'll Inferno kind of like so. I want to play it kind of high, but I don't want him to kill it too easily. I'll just go for the Little Prince, so then we could get a nice poison. Wow, very, very late zap for some reason. And his whole push is already dead. That's pretty nice. Yeah, to be honest, guys, I feel like the 3-card cycle is so good in this deck, and Little Prince is also so cheap and everything. Maybe if Ewis gets a nice buff, it could be used over Little Prince, but even then, I don't know. Kind of nice to have a 3-card cycle in a miner deck. Okay, looking very good here. I know he has the Evo Zap, so... Okay, I'm gonna go Evo Valkyrie, Evo Skellies. He has the Evo Zap in cycle right now. I want him to hopefully spend it onto our skeletons instead of our Inferno Tower. Wait, they're gonna chain? Wait, he's gonna have to Evo Zap. He has to Evo Zap. Yeah, now he can't kill our Inferno Tower, though. Nice. Yeah, Evo's skeletons actually synergize quite well with this deck. Normally people always zap them away really quickly, but when you have Inferno Tower, you can sometimes force them to not always do what they want to do. Honestly, Little Prince might just kill this entire balloon. I think that's a pretty bad balloon for him right here. It's kind of crazy how Little Prince used to only take like 2 seconds to get to its max shooting speed, that it takes quite a while to get to now. It's still a very solid card now, just not broken really. Sometimes it does feel broken though. Okay, miner should pretty much take you here, or we can just get like one more poison pretty much. Yeah, man, this feels so good playing this deck against Lava Hound. Feels so nice to actually have some really strong air defense in a deck. This deck is very solid, very good control deck. Easiest win of my life. We're up against Jamal. Probably Blueberry Jam. Guys, I have a pretty exciting trip planned soon. I'm going to go to Finland, of course, and I'm going to see Riley there. Then I think after that, we're both going to go to Italy together with our coach as well. Should be a pretty nice time. I've been actually traveling a decent amount, or at least I will be traveling a decent amount this year. I don't really travel all that much, but I think maybe towards the end of the year I might also go to Hawaii for a few days. Not sure if I will, but there's some fishing trip that my church is hosting, so might go. Anyways, we're up against the Recruits bait deck here. Inferno Tower might actually mess us up quite a bit here, so I'm not sure how we'll do. Normally this matchup should be good, but I don't know. Inferno Tower could actually mess up our cycle quite a bit. Little Prince is pretty nice, though. If we had an Ewiz here or something, I feel like Ewiz can be so awkward to play. Ewiz just really doesn't have the range that all the other of these, I don't know, glass cannons usually have, like Musketeer, Little Prince, stuff like that. Pretty nice Inferno Tower here. Pretty aggressive recruits. We don't have the best cycle. Actually, we do have our Evo Skellies. They should start chaining, hopefully, and that should be fine. Very quick timing on the Valkyrie. Evo Skellies are going pretty crazy. That just got 1,000 damage for no reason. That's Evo Recruits, man. They just get so much damage for no reason sometimes. They really shouldn't charge that fast, honestly. They should charge, like, I don't know. They should at least take 2 tiles like a Prince or something. Gonna log here. Got an Ice Spirit too. We should get a free King Tower activation here though against the Firecracker, at least. Never mind. Oh man, this is looking pretty bad here. We really need our King Tower up very soon. If we don't get our King up soon, I feel like we're probably just gonna lose this game. Next Firecracker, we definitely have to try to get our King up. We need some chip damage too on the tower. We're down like 1,000. It's pretty hard to come back with this deck. Well, you can definitely come back a little bit, but you don't want to be down more than a few hundred damage, ideally. We're gonna have to poison spam a lot. We can always poison the recruits. It's pretty much always worth it to poison recruits because you just get a negative 0.5 elixir trade, but you get almost 300 damage for free on the tower, so kind of worth it. You then make their push pretty much a one-lane thing, which is not too hard to stop. Pretty nice Valkyrie. He's probably going to get a Firecracker off soon on our stuff. We can't really kill it now that we have no poison in cycle, but we kind of have to spam towers. I mean, poison on the towers, just to get that ship that we need. Okay, this Inferno Tower will be so useless here, but at least it's going to tank for some time. Evo Skellies might carry as well, so we should be okay. Miner. Okay. Okay, how did that do that? Okay, this man got a lucky recruit, lucky wall breaker. Or is it pure skill? I don't know. What the heck? This is not looking very good. Oh, he messed up the Firecracker, but it's still somehow going back. This guy's interactions are just really working out for him today. We still are going to get our king up here, though, at least, finally. Took long enough. Man, Valkyrie's so good. If we had a knight in this deck, I feel like we'd be in trouble in so many matchups. This Evo Valkyrie could actually get on the tower with the tornado, especially. Yeah, it's on the tower. The NATO does do a little bit of chip damage after a few swings, at least. Gonna Valkyrie the middle. Nice, we blocked the void once again. We're blocking like every single void, pretty much. Got a miner, just to be safe. We can Evo Skellies here, need to get our Ice Tiny down as well. Okay, now we're actually in a decent spot. We're still down a little bit of damage, but triple elixir should be pretty ideal for us here. The nice thing about this deck is that you have a pretty decent cycle because you have Valkyrie instead of playing something like a tank and delivery. Because some miner decks have delivery, but I feel like that really messes up your cycle sometimes. Not always, but it can. And this deck, you just have Valkyrie, so you don't even need to make your deck too expensive with a delivery or anything like that. Okay, just gotta defend here. Don't really need to get too much more damage. Might try to go for a couple more miners, though, just to be sure. Kind of a peculiar void. Wallbreakers better die here. Skellies? Okay, I think we're chilling. We need to Inferno Tower. Okay, that's a very good value log right here. Man, these recruits players just don't know what to do, I feel like. When they don't face a deck that they completely hard counter, they just get lost and they just don't know what to do. They don't know how to win usually, to be honest. Okay. Honestly, yeah, quite a good match, but it feels like. Easy win. We're up against Hakuna Matata. In Mandarin, this means thy prestigious fellow. It's something you say to someone you respect very much in Chinese culture. This guy actually has Hog Rider. I haven't faced Hog Rider for a long time, honestly. Okay, it's 2.6. Doesn't count, to be honest. I never even play Hog myself these days. I mean, just Hog EQ sometimes, but even in CRL, I really don't play Hog much because people always try to snipe me when I'm playing Hog. They always expect me to play Hog Rider, even though I don't really play it that much anymore. I really hope there's going to be a good meta for Hog EQ. There was one meta where it was decent, but besides that, I haven't really played it much in the last year. At least in 2024 so far. This one is going to be interesting for sure. Ooh, messed up the Musketeer. That is pretty interesting. I feel like with the Inferno Tower, it's going to be a lot harder to keep up with this cycle. Normally, Minor Poison should hard counter 2.6, but just because of the Inferno Tower, we're going to really struggle to keep up with this cycle, so I don't know how we're going to do. We're going to definitely have to try to defend some Hog Riders without playing our Inferno Tower, otherwise we'll definitely get outcycled. Okay, he might go in here. Probably. I'll Inferno Tower. We kind of have to just defend only the lone Hogs without our Inferno Tower, sometimes if we need to. We can always Valkyrie Ice Spirit Log to kill a Hog Rider, if there's nothing supporting it. Honestly, Ewis is kind of nice in this deck sometimes to stop Hog Rider, but we don't have Ewis, we have the Little Prince, but still the 3-card cycle should also allow us to keep up with his cycle a little bit better. Pretty chill single elixir. You don't really have to do too much, you don't have to get much damage or anything like that, unless they start Fireball cycling, then you might want to be a bit more aggressive with your minor poisons. You just want to focus on not getting outcycled. Sometimes you could get in a really bad spot though if they go for an Ice Golem Hog first play and Inferno Tower is your last card. Gotta be careful of that as well. He could go in here. Okay, that's not the best for us. We kind of need to get some damage back. Gonna poison and then... we're gonna take a lot of damage. Oh no. Okay, this is basically exactly what you don't want. Well, actually, I mean, it's not that bad because we're going same lane, which is good at least, but man, didn't think he would just Ice Spirit like that. Gonna Inferno. He's always gonna try to prediction log us and stuff like that, so we have to be really careful. Honestly, this Fireball cycle could be kind of hard to keep up with. We are only down a little bit at this point, though, so definitely could come back. Oh, he might be able to get a nice Fireball here again. Man, this is annoying. It's hard to get many good pushes off because we can't really afford to always spend all of our elixir on offense without getting punished by a Hog Rider. Hopefully this miner gets some chip damage, though, at least. Kind of nice when you force out a cannon with your miner. We're still not out of it. We have to go for our little princes a little bit higher now, so we can't fireball it and the tower. Okay, we gotta keep our little prince alive here. Can't let his musketeer win this bridge battle. Okay, that's not the best fireball, I feel like. We don't even have to Inferno Tower on this Hog Rider. We can Evo Skellies. Should kill it. Okay, nice. Nice, our miner got quite a bit of damage, too. We're actually up a couple damage now. Still have to be quite careful, though. It's sometimes fine to go for your poison first and then miner after. Nice, miner's right on the tower. They really can't stop miner poison pushes very well, since they have no knight or anything like that. Gotta keep this little prince alive once again. Gonna Valkyrie and try to defend without our Inferno Tower. Hopefully it full counters, otherwise, if he gets even one hog hit here, that's really bad. Okay, how did that not get a hit? How did that not just get 500 damage? I'm gonna try to not do too much. Okay, we kind of have to overcommit. It's worth it, though, to not take a full hog hit to our face. He's definitely gonna Hog Rider again. I'll Evo Skellies here, poison on offense. Nice, look at the Valkyrie. Gotta love the Evo Valkyrie hitting nothing, and then pulling back the Hog Rider over and over. Nice, Evo Valkyrie's getting some damage on the tower, too. Okay, we need something. Got an Inferno here on defense. I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. There's no way he cycles 2 fireballs in time. Alright, a little bit closer than it had to be, but nice win. We're up against Lou from Brawl Stars. Guys, if I ever make Brawl Stars videos on another channel, along with the Clash Royale videos I currently make on this channel, I think I'd probably not do gameplay videos. I think I'd make more intricate videos on Brawl Stars. Brawl Stars does have a lot of things to talk about, I feel like, so that could be cool to do one day. We'll see, though. This guy is running Goblin Drill. Very popular deck. Okay, didn't really need to skeletons. Doesn't really matter too much, though. Valkyrie will be quite nice here, but Evo Drill could still be a bit of a challenge. I'm gonna miner just because I don't want to take the one wall breaker to my face. The bombers will be quite annoying here, though, for sure. We're gonna kind of have to Valkyrie on the bombers instead of the Goblin Drills, I feel like, because we have no other thing to kill a bomber. No Tesla or anything. If he goes for a drill here, we kind of have to Valk on the bomber. Yeah. I'll log this away. We can go for an Ice Spirit as well. Okay. What the heck? Wait a minute. Okay, please don't connect wall breakers. Okay, they're connecting. Dude, this is so bad. Okay, wait, I'm so confused. First off, I thought if you log a drill, it always only spawns the first goblin and no more. I don't know if my tower was, like, targeting something wrongly somehow. I don't even know. Maybe Guardian can do something? Okay, that's a little bit of damage. Not that much, but at least we're not out of it yet. Okay, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. We can just go for some late skellies here. Should be fine. He has Cannoneers, so he will take one hit here if he doesn't respond to them. Honestly, Cannoneer is quite good against the Miner, but nothing too crazy since it takes 4 shots to kill it. Okay, there's the Evo Goblin Drill. Nice. Yeah, you don't always want to go for a Valkyrie or something in the front because a lot of the time they do play the drill in the back once they get the evolution for it. Good thing we waited. I'll just poison. No reason not to. I think this matchup is going to be pretty decent for us, but we're just down a little bit, so it's going to be kind of hard to come back. I heard some people saying how I always say if it's a bad matchup, but never if it's a good matchup. I mean, the reason why is because if it's a bad matchup, I'm always trying to think about what outplay I have to do to win, but if it's a good matchup, I just play as normal, and we'll probably win. So yeah, that's why. Honestly, this deck really does have quite a nice few matchups in this meta, I feel like. Nice to force out the whole Evo Tesla. It's already basically dead too at this point. Okay, I'll just pop the ability here, and then miner the back. Really nice to get the Guardian from the Little Prince to tank for your miners. That's why it's also quite nice to have Little Prince in this deck. Fits perfect. We are down a little bit right now, but I'm not too worried about it. We can Evo Valkyrie. Evo Valkyrie is actually so good sometimes. What do you guys think of Evo Valkyrie? I feel like it's very good. I don't know if it needs a nerf, but it's honestly not that far away from being a little bit, I guess, borderline. I don't know if I would say broken, but it's like very strong. Oh, okay, that goblin just trolled me. Oh, the Valkyrie, nice. Let's go. Okay, we won already. Log will basically take it. All right, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.